Once you remember what the nitpicker said, it's a...
Want to be free. Want to be free. It will last forever. Eternally. Want to be free. Want to be free. It will last forever. Want to be free. Want to be free. It will last forever. Want to be free. Eternally. Disco
The boat comes to a slow... There is very... Let's go. You see a small metal door nested in. Books and magazines, most popular among.
Someone's made themselves a home.
Oh yes, under the bed, there is a rather extensive collection of critical theory.
Ooh, yeah. I agree. Humanitarian sciences. It stands out. Not a lot of critical theory around in Revachol West.
Your incendiary remark has failed to provoke him.
Whoever has lived here, they have some education and a certain set of interests.
Interesting. Wow, you work hard. Oh, yes, you hustle. You're a provider. It's tough out there, but you keep it real and provide. Oh, yeah, like a horse, a workhorse, for hard work. Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000. That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is... That's just what it's like. Life and death. But you got gills on your side, baby. Got those black papers with the faces of the innocents on them. You bring in the Franco-Negros and the Solas. It ain't easy, but you do it. Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop and a sprinter and a money printer. Sure. And has it been easy? Is life easy? Have you not gone into cardiac arrest? Are you not about to have an anxiety attack or shoot yourself in the mouth? But you still hustle 24/7, ride or die. Now, ask yourself, are you rich? Get out of here. You're a pauper. You work harder than anyone. Almost rode yourself to the grave, and you're still practically a hobo. Why is that? The Gart man has set himself up one of those self-replicating money structures. You should learn from it. Don't play the victim. Think hustler. Think with your head. That's right. 100%. Fucking G-Man's got his jam-covered sticky fingers in your pocket, stealing from you every time you buy, sell, walk, talk, fart, so much as sneeze. Aren't taxes almost non-existent in the Gossamer state that is Revachol? Every time you wipe your ass, they got their direct and their indirect modes of taxation. Sales tax, excise duty, extraction tax, alimony, one tax that doesn't even have a name. Plus there's the stuff people in other countries pay for that makes them ask for more money from you. Here, total tax duties add up to 98% of all your money. What are you, a racist? Don't be a racist. Be a cool immigrant, ultra-liberal free market advocate. Ride or die. Keep it street. This guy's appropriating the emerging Boogie Street lingo as part of his sales pitch for the free market economy. Yeah, ain't it cool, Ryder? Ain't it street? There's a greasy old...
Someone has been squatting here. The linen is fresh, recently washed.
You force the rest of the sentence out through pain.
You know, officer, you can rest here.
You face the concrete wall. There's less light there, in the dark corner. Like the blanket feels cold. The entire room does. You feel yourself standing up in the darkness, right next to the mattress. Slowly, the world begins to sleep. Dolores Day, the innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state turns around to face you. She has an airship airbag in her hand. She seems to be in a hurry. Okay, don't say you need to talk right away. Melt the ice first. This way you're already talking.
Hey. I'm doing really good, actually. Both professionally and romantically. I've come to a fulfilling and peaceful period in my life. Well, how are you doing, Harry? God, Harry. You have to take care of yourself. You're not a young man anymore. If you keep going like this, you'll...
Desperation is gearing up.
I'm going to Morova. To live there, in Grad. It's 1 million kilometers away, Harry. Might as well be another lifetime. Just my scepter, my globe cruciger, a spare silk gown, a toothbrush, travel documents, the crown of immortality. Oh, this. This is just a wreath. The crown of immortality is made of rarefied light, mana and raw palladium. It was passed on to me by the rulers of late antiquity.
She looks at the suitcase, not knowing what more to say. Then, over her shoulder, silence. Her nuptial gown flows in the wind, wraps around her holy body.
Anyway. No, Harry. It's just regular skin. I'm not as beautiful as you always thought I was. Let's not get into.
She does not answer. There's that expression again. You have to say something. I'm sorry. I'm foam. All I can do is foam. It's meaningless.
No, Harry. No. I don't want a massive, epic showdown. I want to go to the aerodrome. I have tickets for the 10:20 flight to Morova. Really, we don't have anything to talk about anymore. Every combination of words has been played out. The atoms don't form us anymore. Us. Our love. Our unborn daughters. It's all gone. I have to go to the aerodrome. I have to leave Revachol and you. And you have to be alone. In hell. Forever. That's just the way it is.
With your feet trembling from the steps you took, tepid and fearful, you stand against her, her body close to you, radiating warmth. With your eyes closed, you move your lips on her mouth. She is not kissing you back. This was not about failure or success. This was always going to be horror. I should not have suggested it, and you should not have listened to me. Her chest rising like a pillow, warm exhalations against the side of your mouth, her tender soul moving through her lungs. Feels like soft fuzz, a bird covered in down feathers, brushing against your broken capillaries. The world's most precious material, reserved for those she lets close enough to feel it. You are stealing a touch. It's not yours to take. The delicate wreath on her forehead pressing into your temple. The silver is cold from the spring evening air. Her hand does not return the grip. Her body is rigid. A current of unease courses through it. Nothing, just pillows against you. Unresponsive, but for the taste of apricots. The moment is ending. She is going to move her face away from yours, trying hard not to look at you. When she withdrew and you held onto her hand, she tried not to look at your face and see the expression there. Brother, you should put me in front of a firing squad. I have no words for how I failed you.
No, Harry. Not yet. There is one more thing you have to see. I'm pregnant. You know what this means. Of course not. I terminated yours. Don't you remember? You poor fuck. Poverty-stricken fuck. Now, go ahead. Ask me more questions. Let's talk about something else.
No, this has to end. Do the last one. No, don't say it. Don't beg. It will only make her go. Yes, somewhere hidden among the options popping up in your nervous system is the right one. That will make her love you again and not go to the aerodrome at all.
I don't know what you mean. Dolores Day. Wasn't I Dolores Day just a second ago? Now I'm the X thing? You're confusing me. Look, I have to be at the Lausanne Aerodrome at 10:20 p.m. I still have a light rail to catch. I haven't even bought the tickets yet. I'm glad too, but I have to go. My friends are waiting for me on the platform. I can't let them wait. It's impolite. I will.
1,000 times you beat an animal. 1,000 times you've raised that fabric. What is underneath has always calmed you, centered you, made you sane. In your mind, you could still climb inside her bed. Still the only man.
Yes, Harry. I am. Things have gotten much better for me, now that I am the ruler of the known world. Oh God, it's already so late. I have to go, Harry. It's not, but... I don't know why I said but. There is no but. That's it, yes. We've talked about it 1,000,000 times. You will get over it, just like I did. People do. Things will get good for you again.
Where in hell?
See? It just takes some time. For you, it will take something like 20 years, maybe? It was hard for me, too. I used to think I couldn't live without you. But I can. No, Harry. We can't. We already tried again, and it didn't work.
Is that how it is now? We should just try all good things twice and then give up. By that logic.
I don't know. Please. Harry, we can't be together because you're insane.
The turning moist now. Her eyes. She slowly shakes her head and tries to get hold of herself, brushing her hands in her gown.
You know what I mean. A cop. You've worked there for so long you can't even talk like a normal person anymore. It's always lists with you. Questions. This is another one, isn't it? We're in a tree right now. It's not just the lists or trees or whatever. You get sad, Harry. Too sad. People can't get that sad. It's impossible to watch. Other people get sad too, but not like you. You stay down for too long. And if you're not down, you're up, running around asking questions. Millions of questions. In conclusion, you're ill. You're an old, insane man. And you have to be in hell until the end of your life. And I have to go to Morova. Nothing. I have to go. I'm gonna go now.
Lies, sire. She cannot but love you. She has said so 100 times.
Light, life, culture. It's so much better than here. Everything here reminds me of you and the horrible times we had. The nights we stayed up fighting for our dying love. I have to wipe it all off me and be clean again. I want to be a good person again. Not this. Not what you made me into. No. That would only be painful and dull. At the aerodrome, life, love, and laughter are waiting for me. At the cafeteria, dust, hell, and tragic comedy. That was someone else. I betrayed her, overwrote her, and I'm happier for it. And I'm really going now. The time is up. I must be on the 10:20 flight. I won't see you, but you will see me. Oh, Harry, this is a dream. Can't you see? I'm already in Morova by now. Who knows how long ago this happened? A year? 2? 5 years ago? Right here, tomorrow night. Once this dream starts happening, it keeps happening. 3 times a week, at least. And Harry, it really, really looks like it started happening again. There's the video rental. I'm suffocatingly beautiful. And young. And I smell of tutti frutti chewing gum. Like I did that time when I asked you for forgiveness. After leaving you the first time. So long ago. Oh yes, this is real darkness. It's not death, or war, or child molestation. Real darkness has love for a face. The first death is in the heart, Harry. See you tomorrow.
You're up quick. How was your sleep? you sure you're okay? You thrashed around and you bolted up, halfway covered in blood from your wounds. Okay.
An old lieutenant.
It's cold now, but someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired. Downstairs, the kind that's...
If anyone's the hollow ring,
I don't know.
that is his idea of a joke.
Someone with...
The wind outside picks. Green paint flicks, the keys rattle.
The console of an antique... Urgence, ouvert, allumé, We need to We should look around outside. There are barrels all over. Maybe one of them still has something in it.
The console looks on as you talk. There's a rain set. A single.
A good place to hide.
There's a firing slit in the wall, quite old and... The springs, a small piece of wood. A tower in... The red chimney. The box-shaped silhouette of the whirling in rags.
Do you have a line of sight to the... I can see it. I think we have it.
Affirmative.
In our defense, nothing pointed here. Many leads pointed elsewhere.
He looks north.
Where?
He does not answer. He feels...
We should move now.
A strange feeling, looking at the water. Maybe you should just wander off into the sea. Leave it all. and walk in with a bottle in your hand. Always. In the still mirror of the bay, you see Martinez reflected. Tall edifices of ruins reach into the water, like shimmering towers. And the shacks too. Pine trees and motor lorries, upside down. Islets and posts, like stepping stones, lead into the water in front of you. Go, step in. It's been too long. Perhaps there's someone there, under the water, waiting for you, where it has always been. In front of the video rental, on the corner, at the crossing. Maybe you know it's going to hurt. Yes, cold and still. But love is warm, like the inside of her mouth. Oh fuck, yes. Go there in your head. It's been days since you thought about her. A week. The console is powered off and covered in dust. This old cylindrical... There's a red... The recoil start wakes the old generator up. The machine sputters like...
That should do it.
A dim...
It's on. Turn
The dial slides under the dusty glove.
insular. This is an off-air radio computer, I believe, used for...
It's an air-gapped system, and the lighting in the room turns on with a sizzle. The blast door opens with a series of clicks. A shaft of light appears, then widens as the light shines in. A sudden wave of anger. No, it's more than that.
After you.
then spits it out into the extinguished fire before him. He raises it.
No. Put it down now, sir.
Or you're gonna blow my... It's out of bullets.
Like an amp, he stares on, his wrinkled mouth moving without a sound. A strange sadness. The old man pulls back the hood of his plastic cape and looks up. His gaze follows the rifles, and on the butt you see Vespertine writing. Burnt.
Warren.
No response from
Jacketed. Military.
the old man. This looked very much like the murder weapon. It could be used against him to get a confession.
Real music. It's La Revacholière, you shit-licking bougie dog. Chant. You don't understand. My name. I am
The commune.
from the... I left...
51 minus 8.
No, I was in a resurrection. 43 years and 10 months. It's not how a human...
What have you been doing?
Hiding.
Where it's morning, on
Always wait. For
Her who?
girl child. Revolution. I am. The historic opportunity for a revolution has passed. It will not come back anymore. There's nothing serious. I've used...
here,
Killing.
I've used...
Interesting.
There is no...
so he's go in. Don't mess this up. Remember, he wants to tell you. Nothing comes, and in them, a chill, like electricity running up your...
Detective.
What did
I just tell you? Don't drop.
The who?
He heard you. He just wants to hear you say it again. This is dramatic flair on his part. Right choice. We're in. Do it, sire.
Oh, yeah.
Did you?
I am a...
Exhausting. Something about the tracks. Suddenly, all those tracks are so good.
Yes.
You had direct. You've been here.
I'm ready.
He's practically admitting to it. Dead fasces for fascists. Done.
Because...
Almost. He almost burst out there. Keep piling.
Not a lot of.
It's a... You look...
Damn. He would have a good view of the tribunal from here. It's not just empty boasting.
Fuck none of those people mean...
You're getting diverted. Push.
So you watched the.
You don't know anything.
You know what? You're right. I'm convinced this made the shot. Should we call it? 4.46. Good. This feels good, doesn't it?
Murder.
This pushed him, but not enough. Wait, don't forget the footprints. The diagonal. You got it. Remember? The boot prints were...
Show me the soul.
Fuck.
These are not the
The size fits, but not the soul.
Simpler? No. The lieutenant. What are you doing?
People change shoes. What were you doing?
Trying...
The old man.
You know who he was. A coalition-trained murderer. Armored and armed. Beat. Gotcha.
This is it. Shot him. Shot him. Say shot him, not killed him.
Oh, the inhuman.
The lieutenant raped. Hush. He does not need to be pushed anymore. The ball is rolling.
I didn't...
There.
Not... And...
Mr. Drost.
Yes.
And you were looking at that.
The old...
Why?
Because...
You can...
I don't understand.
I'm all...
Are you...
Arrived...
And if you don't like...
Yes.
He will not. You got him going. Connect every little piece now. Wrap this up.
Them. Fuck. Jealous. And... That's...
He wants to punish her.
She practically breastfed that man. You wouldn't believe the things she let him do to her. The world is insane.
Past the fed.
And beautiful.
How could you...
So,
In the free...
yes. After she'd gone.
Sloppy.
No. I did.
You could tell
He's setting the bruising.
You can't see bruises through a scope. That man needs to feel. Yet, woman.
It quickly comes to.
I've been through. Yeah, you.
Those you hear the familiar one more loose end.
How did you get in? You had to.
I got that open a long time ago. Her.
The lieutenant. That's it.
Where is she? I haven't seen her there for days. Locked up with your masters, like I, staring at the island.
Aross the harbor, on the south bank of the River Esperance, white snow falls on. Inside a cell, a young woman is withdrawing from amphetamines, barbiturates, and alcohol, all at once. While two and knows it's over. They've come for. He knew she knows.
We could get more.
Who knows what? You could get more. Enough. Take him in. Bend his arms behind his back and end.
A tragic comedy. Specifically because of pump. Yes. Not since the intense. Like animals. The worst is that old. Every morning he's there. That's all the rich really want. We did good.
The disco whores up. There was something about.
Whores. Syphilis is a disease Philip III contracted in a whorehouse. The back.
That it.
And he's still. What a keen remark. Yes, it is, isn't it? For some whores. Glad? It's all. What? But you said I would be taken to the.
The wind picked.
Your wayfarer rights have. Do you?
But. No.
He's not afraid of jail. Like part.
Your confirmation is not required, sir. Now on to the boat.
There it is again. To your north. Something completely different.
Maybe there is room for 3 on the boat. What?
What are you?
Your skin crawls. A delicate tangle.
What are you talking about? There's nothing.
The stick insect is open. You feel your legs shaking under you, and your gun hand move to your holster. But you don't have.
See what exactly?
I can
Force, but that it's real.
be very, very.
The creatures read like the hiss is different from the strings you heard before. It says something else.
We can't just leave it standing there. We can't just leave it standing there. We have to do something, detective. It could be connected somehow even.
You barely.
Where?
You never had a chance. There was something off the moment you approached it. It was. Your voice echoes on the water.
Our suspect's not looking so good. It looks like
In the.
What is it?
See,
Mis-
like an addict of some terrible substance. The plastic,
He's going in.
the trembling mouth.
Between this and the broken tire he's used for a boat, I think it's safe to leave him here. While
He stares into the reeds. Your word, nothing.
Yo, black guy.
The last embers have gone out. The war is...
I lost.
He turns his eyes.
he lost the scope.
We need to have
Then
a
it's somehow
fucking
made its
talk.
way over there. With the help of a magpie phasmid.
Why are you being racist?
This sight is a T9, Mr. Dross. Was it attached to the rifle when you made the shot?
You're Dimrak, huh? Oh wait,
Silence. Not even a sigh. The plastic
It's
cape
not
flaps
Dimrak.
around his face in a gust of wind. His back is slouched.
Fucking
and his
sorry.
mouth open.
Old age and shock.
Silencer. I need to poop. All good. I like to say the N-word. Neighbor,
Yes, the arrest and the appearance of the phasmid. The combined strength.
see.
But you think it's something more than that, don't you?
Neighbor, haha. Nigear.
Could be part of the shock. But you're right, something is off here. Mr. Dross,
No response.
he did
Nigra.
seem distressed when he finally came
Nigear.
to arrest. I have absolutely forgotten to take notes.
Nair.
I hope I remember all of this.
You will have to be very convincing.
We
Nigor.
should think about getting back to the mainland. To get help.
Nair.
The
Niger. Niger. Nedgear. Nedgear. Nadger. I can't stop saying it. I'll stop. I stop now. I stop, baby. Raul Perez, come here. Hey Zach, get back. I mean, hey back, get back, stay back. Hey back. Get back.
ICM. This feels familiar somehow.
C cos Zach equals back. So therefore. So therefore.